July 25th, the garden is doing pretty well despite the heat and relative lack of moisture. We have plenty of moisture in our water right, but it's, there's no substitute for rain. I wanted to call your attention to lots of onions that remain in this last row. We're going to try and clear this out so we can plant some other things in this row. You'll see that they're quite large. You've seen some of them already. I would encourage you to come out and pick these when you need them. They don't store actually as well as we tend to think they do, about a month at most, and then they start going bad. So I think it's probably a good idea to get out and pick some onions. We have some new developments here in this squash bed. We're starting to get some butternut squash coming on, and that should be probably a couple of weeks. And we also, over here, we have delicata squash, and I think this is getting to be kind of a favorite in the neighborhood. It's just big enough to have for dinner and share with a couple of people, or one person anyway. There is a lot of zucchini emerging that you'll also want to be picking yourselves. This is a zucchini plant on the corner here, and we have beans, pole beans, emerging in this space that was the peas. And then we also have quite a few cucumbers, and we also do have quite a bit of dill. So we're gearing up for the cucumber season. Tomorrow I'll make another little video about this inside part, but the big news is that tomatoes are doing fairly well. We have to sort of get back and fight that one bug that gets up and sucks the juice out of the leaves. But they sure got off to a good start, so we're anticipating a good tomato year. This is where the delicata squash are here, and should have quite a few of those. Nice little vegetable, and I'm guessing we're going to have a fairly good amount of them. This is one of our few heirloom tomatoes in here. This, in case anyone is looking for tarragon for fish or for to put in drinks and so forth, a little tower of tarragon here. This is a new development here. We're having a little trellised pole bean effort, and I think we'll get pretty good results with that. But we kept the rabbits out, and I think we'll do all right. Here are not only more delicata squash, but the pumpkins are starting to assert their dominance in the squash world, and we're doing very well with that as well. So a lot of good things to report. More delicata and more pumpkins. Well, tomorrow we're going to plant cauliflower in here, and this little experimental garden is doing fairly well too. That's our Kansas prairie. We're trying to mimic a prairie planting, flowers and grass. We're trying to make a peace with the grass because we're never going to win. Essentially, we think of it as trying to make a one-year lease with the grass and weeds. That we're going to remove you for the season and grow what we need to grow, and then we'll come back next spring and hopefully clean you out again. There's some of that dill. And so zucchini there, zucchini in the front right garden. And then I also did want to show you that there's 5 zucchini in this row here. This is the row with the nasturtiums in it. So maybe you know some of the secrets of Harmony Garden. One secret that I'm not going to reveal right at the moment is that there are 4 Japanese plums behind the windbreak, and those are actually they've been in 4 years. They're actually producing plums for the first time, so I'm excited about that. They're really delicacy in terms of plums. And down this way, I love these clary saves. They're a weed, but very spirited weed. We have some more beans in this little grape arbor section, and I wanted to call your attention too to mint. This is not spearmint, but what's the other mint? The other mint. So that's it for now, and keep picking the kale inside here, and on either side we actually do have the other variety of kale, which will be ready for the fall season, the sort of the more massageable kale. And I'll keep you posted. I'll make another video about this side of the garden tomorrow.